breaking down UFC 315. Great card. Here's some lessons you can learn, especially from the main event of how to beat a wrestler in MMA. Never settle for the takedowns. Guys, I promise you this will take your grappling to the next level. Whether you're doing wrestling, whether you're doing jiu-jitsu, or whether you're doing MMA, wrestling for MMA. If somebody tries to take you down, do not settle once you hit the ground, right? So somebody takes a shot on me, they pick me up in the air, and they put me on my butt. Every time a takedown happens, every single time, there is a slight moment where the person who is doing the taking down goes, oh, I got the takedown, before they move into something else. And then there's always a slight moment where the person being taken down goes, oh, I just got taken down. And so the trick is to get back up as soon as your butt touches the floor. As soon as it touches the floor, you get back up. I do it in wrestling. I do it in jiu-jitsu. I do it in MMA. No free takedowns. Why would you let somebody take you down? And I'm not saying there aren't good people who are going to take you down. But when they take you down, you get right back up. That's a wrestler mentality thing, but it works so well in MMA, and we saw Jack do that against Bilal. Every time Bilal shot, he was quick to defend, and then even when he was stumbling or he was falling down, he was quick to get right back up. I remember when I was wrestling in high school, shout out to Coach Hood. He would say, right, when you're getting mat return, right, when somebody has a body lock on you and they lift you up and they throw you on the ground, he would hammer this home for us. He would be like, as soon as you touch, you should be standing right back up. Even if they air raid you, even if they pick you up and they throw you through the air in front of the entire crowd and you slam into the mat, you should be hopping back up immediately. Because if you keep doing that every single time, even if they're taking you down like 7 times, you're going to get up eventually. There's going to be a point where they're going to make a mistake, or sometimes they'll just even quit. They'll be like, dang, this PJ guy, hard to take down. Gosh, every time I try to take him down, I can't take him down. And so it discourages the person trying to take you down. Same thing in MMA. You're outstriking people. You're outstriking them on the feet. I've had this happen to me a lot in my MMA fights. I love wrestling. I love grappling, but I love striking. That's why I do MMA, right? And so when I'm doing MMA fights, I've been piecing guys up, landing my shots crisp, clean, and then they're like, oh, I'm getting hit. I got to shoot. And so I've had a lot of fights actually where people have tried to like just shoot on me to negate my striking. And one of the things I'm glad that I've done really well is get up or transition or scramble or do a reversal or threaten a submission. When somebody tries to take you down, you cannot make it easy. Because in fighting, if you make it easy for them, they're going to do it again and again. I've had wrestling matches, I've had fights where a double leg has come really easy. And if the double leg comes easy, I'm just going to keep taking you down with a double leg because you haven't stopped it yet. And so it's the same thing in MMA, same thing in fighting. It's like, yo, they're going to do, if it's easy to them, they're going to do it over and over and over again. Marab, Aljamain Sterling, Habib, Bilal, they're all going to spam shots if they can take you down super easily, right? And so the volume that they're expressing with their shots, you have to match that volume with your defense, with your scrambling, and with your transitions. And that is going to help you when you are fighting a wrestler in MMA, or even if you're a wrestler, you just got to keep shooting. Keep taking them down. Control them as soon as you hit the floor, and that'll be the advantage to you.